we're here with Amy McDonough, and she's been working with us for the last 6 weeks, doing all kinds of odd jobs. I'm sure she thought it was strange, but anyways, we're happy that today is her last day. So being the last day, I have to ask you this. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange?
Aren't you glad you're going back to school?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
no,
I know. We have to start out with something stupid, so
I love it. I should have started out all my videos like that.
Well, you know, we have to. Anyway, who else? Who's going to? Well, you've been here like 6 weeks now, and the work has really been amazing. We came and gave her this manual to work. You know, this is what she was supposed to do, all of this. But she produced maybe 12 or 8 or 10 videos, so don't say she get all of these, but she did a good job. Let's say okay. Yeah, you did well. Did better than try. You did well. You know, you've been here the 6 weeks, and listen to the different stories. I'm impressed. Our guys were, you know, in the beginning, as it always is. You know, I don't know if it's a male characteristic. We don't like to talk about ourselves that much. You know. And so when they started hearing, I guess, the first few that gave their stories, you know, the others were all behind me saying, what about me? I want to tell my story, you know. So I'd be telling them, go talk to Amy and she'll make a schedule for you. So it seemed like they were very happy with how it went.
Good. So, I'm so glad.
So what, you know, in all those stories you had, now I know that's kind of unusual or new experience for you. Was there anything that struck you when you were doing the interviews? What kind of, was there a theme that you listened to, or different stories that just said, yeah, that really moved me? Were there any that?
Right. First, it's just very strange being the answering part of it, because I asked so many questions to all the priests. But yeah, it was. I kind of, not that I didn't really know what to expect going into it. You know, I didn't really have too much experience with kind of doing interviews and kind of editing videos, but just kind of hearing all the priests and lay associates just kind of talk about all their experiences, and just the common theme with all of them is just how passionate they are, you know. And it's just, you know, me, I'm a practicing Catholic, I go to church, but, you know, you go to church and you hear the priests and then you go home, and, you know, just this was so different in that I got to really, you know, I feel personally know a lot of them, which is just such a different, you know, perspective, and all of them were so nice, and they all had their own, you know, personal experiences and challenges, and kind of hearing all of them, you know, just, I mean, there's that common theme, but they all kind of get to that and achieve that in their own personal way, which I thought was just very cool.
Yeah, I was struck when we first started talking about doing the interviews, how you started asking me the question, what is mission?
Yeah.
What does mission mean?
It feels like forever ago.
Yeah, it does. Doesn't sound like a long time ago.
Yeah.
And yet, you know, it's a great source of reflection, because we take it for granted when we talk about mission. We know our mission. And sometimes we want to reach out to people who want to know our mission, but don't even know when we use it. We can use it like a verb or a noun, or, you know, it's a lifestyle. So that was kind of, and hopefully down the line we'll get more usage out of that. But it was an education for me to, you know, even working with you on that, to understand that the vocabulary is taken for granted and can be very different, you know. That's so.
Yeah, no, for me as well, because I feel like once I knew more about just what the SMA does, I just feel like, wow, like I should have known this, you know, like, and it's like, it's interesting to know, so I'm very happy for the experience, and you know, for you guys taking me in, and everyone being so nice and welcoming, so it's been great.
Yeah. Well, I know they appreciated your, like I say, and it's not exaggerating. They wanted to do the interview, like you said. You had Boniface Ty today, and he was unplanned in a way. It's important people tell their stories. You know, they like to share them. You know, sometimes we take that for granted. Yeah. Other people like to hear them.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And it was funny. I forget who it was, but it was one of the first few priests I was calling. You know, and just saying, would you like to do a video interview? And one of them, I don't know if I just didn't say what I meant well, but he was like, who are you? What is this for? So it's nice to hear going from that to having people wanting to come do an interview. So that's a great kind of.
And that's true. That's exactly how it develops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about your own story? What's your own? What are you looking to do now? Where are you at in college, and what's your plans?
Yeah. So, wow, I have to think about that. So I'm a communication major with English marketing minors, and I love it. I came into school without a major just because I was not sure yet, but with communication, I love talking to people, so this job worked out well for that. Marketing, I kind of like the social media kind of side of things, advertising, and some graphic design. Some of those ads that I had created, I enjoy doing that. And then with the English, I really like to write. So at school, I write for the school paper, for the sports section. I lived through the D1 athletes, being a former athlete in high school. And it's been a lot of fun. I'm in denial. It's halfway done. I never want to leave. I love Fairfield. And all the people that I met there have been awesome. So many great experiences that I've had there. Next spring, I'm studying abroad in Florence, in Italy. So very excited for that. A lot of pizza and gelato, so it'll be.
Gelato is nice
yes.
there.
Very nice.
Pizza is good. It's amazing, and in Italy, you can eat the food, you don't feel full. It's like you just keep eating.
Yes, that's my plan.
Well,
that's my plan.
It's a good plan,
Yes.
So.
But so I don't know kind of exactly yet what I want to do after college, but a lot of past jobs I've worked, especially this one too. I've kind of not really done anything with the production side of things yet, but after this, I've learned that I really like it. So I'll definitely, hopefully, look into that and figure that out a little bit. But.
Yeah, that's and like I say that I've certainly liked the two designs that you put out for the advertisement for the Catholic New Jersey magazine, Catholic magazine. It's a nice little thing on the museum. It looks different. It's fresh, and it was nice to.
I'm glad.
And then the one for the librarian community, which is very good. I think basic. It gets the message across. So. They were both I was impressed with your graphic abilities.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, we know that, Amy's mother works here, she's a bursar. So everybody has to go make the pilgrimage to the bursar's office sooner or later, to collect their money or ask for money or whatever. So, and I remember when your mother first came here, she was like, she showed really was capable, she was saying, this is the woman we want to get here. But, as she got used to the job and even now she's she's very respectful of space and everything. So, but I remember one time she came to us and said, came to me and saying, my daughter wants to go to this concert in Philadelphia someplace. She said she's gonna invite all her friends, and her car wasn't big enough. She could use our van. I said, yeah, no problem. I said, I think that day she felt like Superwoman. She was like, she always said. I mean, that was.
Me and my friends still talk about that.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah, it was like the best way to go to a concert.
She enjoyed that. I mean, you could tell that was a highlight in her life, It's just,
thank you for that, by the way.
Well, no, we were happy to.
Very helpful.
Yeah, she enjoyed it. I was only, anyways. So, we do thank you for the work and the time you put in. There's a lot of work, It's not easy. Listening and then going back over, editing. You put in we don't have the chroma key here, but we have the chroma key. No, it's no picture in the background, but we know that's a lot of work. And I've seen, you know, like we did the live thing, which I thought worked well today.
Yeah.
It took us a while, only a few bugs in a way, but it's not uncommon.
Yeah.
So it works out, and I feel confident we're going to get done what we want to do. So again, just to say thank you, and we wish you all the best, and if you have plans, if you're in Florence, you get down to Rome, we have a house there, you know, stop in and say hello to our guys. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. So, and you interviewed him.
Yes.
So all right, so you can say you're doing a follow-up.
Yes.
But knock knock, yeah, I want to see Francois de Paul.
Stop in, say hello.
Yeah, no, it'd be, yeah, and hopefully that should be a good trip anyways.
Yeah.
So, any words of advice for all us old missionaries? And
oh my goodness, no, I think if anything, I've gotten, you know, life advice from all these interviews that I do, these things that Chris say that I'm like, wow, blow me away. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for taking me on, you know, and trusting me with their stories and the technology. It was definitely hard at times, just with, you know, finding, you know, the best ways to do things or make things, and it's definitely some trial and error, and I appreciate your patience and everyone else's patience when a video or two may have gotten deleted. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone so much who has, you know, been very welcoming and nice. I've learned a lot from what I've done here and from the people here in more ways than I could have anticipated. So it's been such a great experience, and I'm sad to see it come to an end. I really am. It's going to be weird not coming in. You know,
going back to school and they ask you, what did you do in the summer?
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's been great.
Well, we appreciate too the, you know, I know the frustration, anything electronic and anything with computers now, software doesn't work right, or it's always a glitch. And, you know, I remember a couple of times with you're saying the video just kind of disappears, you know. If it would have been me, I think I would have thrown the computer out the window, you know. I said, no, I don't want this anymore. So, but you showed a great deal of patience to work with it.
Yes. Yes.
So you should get a Medal of Honor for that. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Patience can be added to the resume. You know, so, yeah, no, it's been great.
All right, well, thank you again, Amy.
Thank you.
All the
really.
best, and God bless you. Okay.